I get it.
Question mark?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Props.
Pops. Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data.
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Data. I meant data.
Data, doesn't really matter. What?
Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Sniff. Here. This is it. Who was he talking to then when he was saying, look at me like that?
It was Edgeworth. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. Because that's Studio 2. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo one more time, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Find the inconsistency in the photo. Yeah, it's the number 2 here because they saw him go to Studio 1. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Ah, yes, well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at.
But, that's impossible.
Eh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. And this flashlight. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate. In the photo, Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place.
So is it the path to Studio 2 or is it Studio...
No, it will be Studio 2.
Yeah, but where he is, wouldn't it be the path to Studio 2?
No, because the murder took place at 2:30. The monkey head was down at the time, so it couldn't be on the path, so it has to be at Studio 2.
Oh.
So yeah,
It was the old lady.
well, no, couldn't. Or maybe, well,
Wouldn't she be mad if she figured out Hemmer was in the...
no, she wouldn't know if it was him because he would have been in the suit, but she didn't like Will Powers. So yeah, your theory of her killing him, but then mistaking it for Hammer is plausible, but it's more likely that he got killed at Studio 2 and they just simply dumped the body back there. Maybe, I don't know. But it would have to be at Studio 2 because that's where the photo was taken. Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. No filming's done there. The path was blocked. The trailer is there because the other two, because the director and the producer. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal, Manila, and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating a steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmon's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard saw, security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2.
This is madness. My Twin World should have worked.
I was about to say this is Sparta, but sure. Mr. Jack... Oh, sorry.
Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
Well, no, of course not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
He did, because
I have proof. The sleeping stuff.
Yeah, the sleeping pills. I have proof.
You do?
You do, Mr. Wright. Now that they're so surprised suddenly, I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. Yeah, it will be the sleeping pills. This is it. An empty medicine bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammers and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Yeah, there's no point in testing the Powers' blood because it's not going to be red. And red.
Fingerprint the bottle?
Yeah, because it has to be fingerprints the bottle because you can't examine. What do you expect to find in Mr. Powers' body?
Nothing.
Yeah. An idea. Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim... Let me try that again. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should be on this bottle.
Who?
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Mr. Wright, I should also point out, for some reason, your fingerprints are the only ones on this bottle. The empty bottle was given to the judge. And now for some reason my fingerprints are on it. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Phew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course, we were kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go and make our final investigation, but I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Alright, thanks.
To be continued. October 19th, 3:30 p.m. Wright & Co. Law offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad, I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we have no time to waste. So I'm guessing we have to go back and talk to Will. Detention center, visitor's room.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today, thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count.
Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
Haha, I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Well, let's go down the list. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares to tell her different these days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but then she picked it up and made it shine. Oh,
And what?
nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Can you tell me anything about Mr.
Manila. He used to be a minor straight-to-video director, but something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at a beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. He just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global.
5 years ago. Alright, well.
Studio again?
Studio. Oh, God.
Old bag.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted.
You eat, you die.
Phew, she's alive. Okay. Let's see what you got. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, but Studio Bigwigs. Love her. She's always gets her way.
She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer?
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, sorry. So sorry.
Can I ask you about Sal Mello, the director?
Sal? He's a soft...
He's soft. A pushover.
Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. I didn't think that's what she was trying to say there, sorry.
What? Okay, I'm curious. What do you mean?
Soft ass. Pushover. That's what I thought she was trying to say.
Fast pushover. No. That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
So he's a simp.
Should we be looking around these studio lots? We might find shit we don't want to see.
Yeah, that's what I think. I was about to say something. Well, I was about to say during Will's bit that Sal was a straight-to-video director sort of thing, and I went, like, in those types of videos? Huh. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Well... that doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
Ugh. I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper.
Oh, God.
Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. Why poor old Hammer would never do such a thing.
So, he wouldn't drug person with sleeping tablets to steal the costume and do something?
Looks like she's gonna pick up that bloody van behind her and throw it at us. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stop so low it's impossible. Stoop so low it's impossible.
Okay.
We have pissed her off.
Probably better move on. Okay, we got a lot more. Outside Studio 1.
Well, shouldn't we go look around Studio 2 now or something? Oh, I don't know.
Might as well look around the other areas first, because you never know who's around. So we're in the employee area, and we're doing this one first because once we go to the outside Studio 1, we have to go back to the...
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. Yeah. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching!
Eek.
My paycheck's going out the window because of you! Oh, sorry, Pat.
Well, no, that's because of Edgeworth, not us.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's mostly him and Edgeworth. It's his own actions and Edgeworth being pissed at him.
Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I could be a little dramatic at times. Dramatic at some times, I think is what you were supposed to say. I suppose this is the actor in me.
Drama.
I think it's supposed to be dramatic, but it's...
I think it's spelled differently. If it was dramatic. Because there should be another M or something. Anyway. Dramatic indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for the sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
Oh, for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. A science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change colour.
Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal. Is that just me, or did he flash green for a second there?
Editor. Well, the testing... Oh, that's you.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed colour, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills.
I'm guessing the green stuff in the back there is vegetables. Broccoli or peas. Because otherwise, if that was the sleeping pills, Jesus Christ.
Looks like it.
Traces of the steak plate found in the employee area. On it are traces of sleeping pills and a large bone. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. But some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot coffee in it.
Jesus. Whoa.
Talk about burns, pal.
Wow. Fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news about that. For you about that?
Your fingerprints are on it! And so are the judges!
They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pills added to the court record. They now have Jack's fingerprints on it. Can we examine anything? I think it's just the same stuff as before. But I'll double check. Yeah. I think it's just the same as before. I don't think there's anything new here again.